me to think about kind of what we were doing today with our page and thinking about social media and kind of everything else. Social media has been so weird for us during like the pandemic, for sure.
Super weird, yeah.
So weird, especially with like our individual pages have kind of like been awesome. I mean, my individual page is awesome.
Your individual page is awesome. Mine's stupid. I put food.
No, it's not. Yours is not stupid. Don't say that.
It's like
I love your page.
Cool, goofy, stupid.
No,
not like idiot, stupid.
It's you. I love it.
Well,
His page, for those
stupid, so
who don't follow, at Will Hopscotch.
With a K, not a C.
With a K.
Yeah.
He posts all kinds of fun, cool coffee things and food things and doggy things and so many cool things. I love what you post. I think it's very you.
It's goofy. Yeah.
I love it.
Well, but your page is very cool.
My page is cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And the people you have on your pages
I have some phenomenal people. I love my... It's taken me a while to get to where I'm at right now with social media, but the community that I have, like... on my specific page is awesome.
Awesome.
I love those people. They're just phenomenal people. But our page at StrengthD3, we've kind of gone through some little like ups and downs and roundabouts and not posting a lot, like so many weird things. But I almost think like it's probably because as we change, that page changes also, and we become unattached to it or detached from it because we're like, we're really not this anymore, you know?
Right. Like whenever we started that page,
it was I want to say 2016. Has it been that long?
Yeah, I want to say 2016. You know, I want to say like we started it and we were like training at like Westside Power Gym.
Maybe, yeah, it probably could have been. I don't know.
Or maybe even like right before we left Snap Fitness, maybe. But anyways, like that page has, it started really as like a, you know, where we were in our fitness journey. That's where it started. So like how we were thinking in our fitness journey, you know, kind of like bodybuilding, powerlifting. So that's kind of where our attention was. Yeah, exactly. You know.
Flex Friday.
You know, things like that. Yeah, Throwback Thursday to a lift, you know, posting videos of our lifts, you know, doing collective kind of flex pictures and, you know, just things like that. And that is just not anywhere of what we want to be or who we are right now.
No, we've grown out of that. Like, it's just not, neither of us want to do it. It's a chore if we do post something like that.
Like, I hate recording my shit right now. Like if it's trying to be for like, oh, I gotta post this. No, like right now I record my things so I can watch them, you know. So that's a little bit different. But you know, it used to be like, hey, record this for the gram. You know, hey, like post this picture for the gram. You know, it was really that do it for the gram kind of thing. That's where we were. You know,
that's kind of where we started.
For sure, and we were. You know, we've kind of always been a little bit different in like the fitness industry.
Well, I think in the beginning we were very similar.
What you mean?
We were very bro-ish. I mean, that's kind of where we came from. We came from like the bro culture, you know, the like gym fitspo bullshit.
But I think before
I think we've always had very different thoughts. At least I have. I mean, with the way that I did things, always focusing on form. With like food, once I decided, then got my education in nutrition, you know, just the way that I've trained people has been a little different. It's not that different. Is Dexter over here?
Yeah. Hi, baby.
But it's
sorry, our pup's looking right at us from the floor.
He's barking.
But no, like our page, that was a community that we created. Right. And it's not like, you know, that community is fine, that community's great, but it's not where we are.
No, we're not there anymore.
We have a hard time
We've grown out of
that page.
Right. Well, and it's, you know, we were having this conversation today with like, it's hard to not feel like we're connecting with anybody or like being like seen or any sort of like just nothing. It doesn't feel very fulfilling. Any fulfillment. There's the word.
There's very little fulfillment.
There was no fulfillment on what we were posting and how we were posting and everything else, you know. So, and I mean, and to this too, if you see people on social media, if you follow people who like inspire you or give you some sort of motivation or like ideas or anything to help you along the way in whatever way that it is, let them know it. Because I'll tell you what, when people let me know that stuff whenever I put up something, it means a hell of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Versus getting nothing.
Right.
Nothing. And not, you know, being like, well, why am I still putting this stuff up if it's not making a difference for anybody? Because with the stuff that I post specifically for, in regards to our page, with like, health, fitness, and nutrition, you know, like if I'm putting up tips or nutrition information or things like that, and, you know, like I'm getting no hits on whether or not it is impacting somebody in some way. It's hard for me to continue to go because I don't know if it's making any difference. And from what I'm seeing, it's not. I love to put out that information, and I'm trying to get better at just doing it because I love it. But it's a little disheartening, and it's hard to continue to go if you're like, is anybody getting anything out of this? Like, am I making an impact in somebody else's life somewhere? So, again, like, wrap that rant up. Tell people that you appreciate them or that you have found whatever they posted, that it resonated with you. Share it. Do something and show people, like, some sort of reciprocity with, you know, if you find their content good. Have that word, you know, be all encompassing.
Or if you have a question or a problem with it too.
Like, I'd love that.
That's the thing. Like, you know, and I think as we, you know, as like a society and as the world right now, like, it's hard to like find that balance. But if you see something that you're just like unsure of, or you're like, you know what, I disagree with that. Like, you know, say that.
Or I don't understand, or what about this, you know? Because
something that isn't just like the, you know, the clap emoji or the 100 or the fire, you know what I'm saying? If there's like a question that you have, like, discussion is awesome.
Well,
you know
and don't be afraid to ask questions, too. Like,
or, again, if you have like a differing opinion, like, you know, come, like open a discussion about it, because respectfully.
There's a way to be respectful with people, too, because I see it all the time.
Don't be a D-bag.
On other people's shit, you know, when they're not very respectable to other people, you know, when they're just coming in, they're all rude and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think I have a hard time with social media sometimes too, because it's so different from, at least our page. My personal page is not. But our page in the fitness health industry, I think it is gimme. And there's not like, hey, I really appreciated this. Thank you for that. You know, like, oh no, I'm going to look this up on Instagram and I'm just going to look at it. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to share. I'm not going to show any sort of like support to this individual that posted this, that I got something from it.
Right.
You know?
I found with like the time that you put into this, like, it was valuable. Like, thank you for doing that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, so we've been having, like, little thoughts about, like, that. And with our page, it just wasn't fulfilling for us. You know, we just couldn't figure out where to go with it. Because it's, you know, it's focused on our podcast and, like, our YouTube a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But, because we kind of got away from having our Instagram just as something separate from this. Which is why we want to kind of incorporate it all together, obviously. Yeah, we were just having trouble with the, like, connections and the lack thereof that we are making. But we haven't been putting, so we didn't post for, it's been like
a month, maybe?
Maybe a little longer than that, So we were kind of thinking about that. Starting a little bit fresher.
How we're gonna proceed going forward, and
going and putting more of like ourselves out there. Of course, not too much, because like not everything belongs on the internet. And mind you, not everything that you find on the internet from other people is their whole life. So that's why you get to know people.
We are gonna have another podcast talking about just that subject also.
We are?
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's gonna be called No Cap.
Oh.
I just made that up. That title.
Oh. This is new to me.
No, dude. We were talking about it. Remember talking about how like you're more than like don't just. Be all of who you are.
But that's not like saying, like, pretty much I'm saying, like, Instagram is a highlight reel. Like, people put up, like, what they want to put up on Instagram. It's always like, and then every once in a while, people are like, oh, yeah, I'm having a bad day. Like,
for sure.
Shit isn't always rainbows and butterflies. I'm one of those people. I try to put up those every once in a while to let people, like, to fucking keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just put up food and beverages, so you never know. You never know emotions.
Absolutely, I think that's fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Also, I'm a very emotional human, so posting on my personal thing without any emotion is not going to happen. I tried that just with plants, then it morphed into I'm more plants NM as it is right now.
That's right.
So, but anyways,
so aside from social media, like what else do you have going on right now?
Oh, me? I thought, are we done with our SD3 Instagram?
Unless you want to continue.
I lost my train of thought, so I think we're done.
We were done, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we're just going to be posting more of who we are, things that we're doing.
Things that we enjoy.
Things that we enjoy what we're doing.
In the holistic, like, health world that we are in and we are trying to create.
Right. And, building our future business in that way to showing who we are, what we're about, what we want to share, empowering, educating when we can, and inspiring other people when we can.
Encouraging conscious thought,
yes. But yeah, other than Instagram, the social meds